How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. So as you can see here, this road has been closed off. It's obviously been left because that's going to get plowed in. And over here, I have finished up the entrance, the new entrance, and I think it's looking very nice indeed. Over here. And I've narrowed the road a little bit. It was a little bit wide, so I did narrow it down and yeah, just sort of clean the edges up a little bit and make it look all neat and a bit more natural, I guess. So yeah, that is basically done, and today we are going to continue on with the revamp of the farm. One of the things that I want to do is I want to get rid of this little weird Baywatch stand thing over there, because I think it kind of ruins the view, because it is quite a nice view. And then our little bird watching box up there, which well, we all know is a deer stand. We just called it a bird watching box. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of that as well because that is just an eyesore. I don't like it. We are gonna cut down these trees over here, the 3 trees, and there's one back there that I need to cut off as well. And then, or cut down, not cut off. And then there's 2 back there next to the road that I need to cut down. And then we're gonna put in a little courtyard thingamabob over here to access that shed. So that is the plan. And I think we are first of all going to need the Massey and the Mercedes to do this. Right, we should probably go feed the chickens first. I really want to get sheep soon. So yeah, keep that in mind. Sheep hopefully coming soon. I haven't really figured out where they should go or can go. But yeah, I think sheep would be nice, and they're a good source of income as well. So yeah, hopefully soon we can get some sheep. I don't think cattle is going to be in the plans for the near future, purely because that's expensive. Equipment to run all of that, or to feed them, basically. They're expensive. I would love to have some cows. That'd be brilliant. But and we will have cows eventually, but I don't think soon is what I'm saying. But eventually. But I think sheep, maybe soon. And I don't know where to put them though, because the chickens are here. They're quite happy. They seem to be pretty happy. Oh, they've made a bit of a mess here. I think I need to clean that, otherwise they're not gonna be producing as they should. Problem is, do I have a bucket? I think I have a bucket. Do we have a bucket for the front loader, for the Mercedes? Oh, it's 2 boxes. Nice. We might need to go and sell these at some stage. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. I wonder if our chickens have been breeding. It looked like they may have, because there's loads of them around here. Many chickens. Hello, chickens. Yep, they seem quite happy. Actually, we can see here how many chickens we've got. Oh, we've got 16 chickens. We can have 400. Huh, okay. So, yeah, we've got 16 chickens. I don't know how many we bought. Ooh, another box. Yeah, does anyone know how many chickens we originally bought? Because that would be interesting. I think it was like 9. Or 10. Maybe 9 with a rooster. Could have been 12. I don't know. Anyway, if someone knows, let me know how many chickens we bought. I can go back and check, and I probably will if I remember to. But, yeah. That's pretty good. 16 chickens. Well, that's 15 chickens and a rooster. So yeah, okay, we're gonna need the Massey, and we're gonna need that stump grinder. Oh, and I did say, I think a couple of episodes ago, I did say that I'm looking at buying a tractor to replace all of our tractors. So basically one tractor to do everything that all of these do. And I still think it's a good idea, and I'm gonna try. I've got my eye on there we go, PTO shaft. I do actually have my eye on a tractor, and I am thinking about buying it. I just don't know when, because we're not allowed to take loans. We don't have a loan. We haven't taken a loan yet, as far as I can remember. I don't think so. And we're not allowed to take loans on this series. So, well, actually, I can take that up the road. So, I don't think I can afford it yet. And I don't think I am going to buy it just yet. But with that said, I don't think when I buy it, I don't think I am going to get rid of any of these old tractors. Because I've come to the sort of point where I realize that they're quite sentimental and I want to keep them around. I really, really do like all of them. There's not one tractor on this farm that I don't like. The only one, and it pains me to say, the only one that I might let go is the John Deere. Which is weird for me because I'm a big John Deere fan. Well, I'm a big tractor fan. But I really do like John Deere because that's sort of what everyone had when I grew up. And because I did grow up around farms and everything. I actually did grow up on a farm. But we didn't actually do much farming. It was a small farm. So, but the people around us did do a lot of farming, and a lot of my friends and all of that. If you've been following the series, you sort of know the history. Let's drop that off. But yeah, I really do like John Deere. But I think the John Deere is the only one that I'm not that sentimental about. It's a very, very nice tractor, but I don't know. Let me get my bearings here with the controls. There's one big reason why I maybe want to sell the John Deere. I don't really need to. I mean, we're not going to get anything for it, and that's kind of the reason why I'm going to keep most of these tractors, maybe all of them, is because they're worth a lot more to me as a tractor than what they are in monetary value, because they're worth almost nothing. Why did I take the pallet fork? I need the log fork. Oh, I do have a bucket. Nice. Okay, we'll actually drop this off here. Yeah, I need the log fork, not the pallet fork. That's fine. I needed to move that anyway because I need to access that bucket later on to go clean up where the chickens made a mess. All good. Alright. So, yeah, the reason why I might get rid of the John Deere is none of the advanced vehicle stuff works with it. And I don't know why. It's something how it's set up. I don't know. Ooh, trailer. But yeah, that's the only one that I might actually replace. And I think that is the one trailer that's, or the one tractor that's not going to have a job if we buy a new, bigger tractor. So yeah, unfortunately, I think the John Deere may go. But I don't think anything else will go. So, but that's the plan. I don't know. It might change. Because this Mercedes, I think what I'll do with this is I maybe want to keep this, but put the wide wheels back on. Then use this sort of purely as a front loader. The Ford, I think I want to change the Ford to narrow wheels and use that for a lot more field work compared to what we're using it now. And also I'm thinking about at some stage getting into some potatoes. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And I think the Ford will be a perfect tractor to do a lot of that work. So I'm going to cut this fairly high so I can quite easily see the stumps for grinding. Otherwise they can get lost. And the Massey, I don't think the Massey is going to have a huge amount of work on the farm. But it's just such a cool, cute little tractor that I want to keep it. It'll always do the odd jobs, like maybe mowing around the roads or things like that. Okay, that's that done. And I think it's just that one over there and this one over here. So yeah, the Massey will stay for sort of odd jobs. And the Ford will stay because that's probably going to do quite a lot of field work, even if we've got a new, bigger tractor. The Mercedes will stay because that makes a really nice front loader and all-round tractor. Actually, we can clean this up. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. But unfortunately, the John Deere, I don't think the John Deere is going to be worth having around because we're never going to use it. We're literally never ever going to use it. And I don't want to keep stuff that's literally just going to be in the way. So yes, I do feel a little bit sorry for the John Deere. I don't really want to let it go. But I thought maybe just keep the John Deere as a trailer carting tractor. And we may do. I mean, there's no reason why we can't. The only thing is I think it's a little bit slow for that. The only problem is, if we really look at it, the John Deere is probably worth nothing. $2,500. So we might keep it around just because that amount of money in our bank account means squat. I mean, that is like a pallet of seed. So I don't know. I think it's worth a lot more as a tractor. I just don't know if it's ever going to get used. We might actually just park it up somewhere and keep it as... Okay, this is on top of each other, so that's a bit awkward. Because I can't get to the bottom one. Let's cut this one. Or clean this one up. Yeah, we might actually just park it at the entrance or something and use it as decoration. That is a possibility as well. And one thing I am going to change real quick. I won't bring you guys along for that because that's just a long drive. I'm going to take this front loader up to the store and I'm going to sell the log fork that is on here. That is a tree. I'm going to sell the log fork on here and buy a new log fork. I found a new log fork that works much better with this tractor, which is essentially the same, but it's got... And this one you can see has got one sort of claw in the middle. The other one has got two claws. So it grabs onto the logs. Much better. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll catch up with you guys. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll run up to the store, get that, then we'll jump into a time lapse and get all of the logs loaded up onto the trailer. And we might actually go and sell that. And yeah, then we'll maybe start with the plowing. So let's see how that goes. Alright, before we get going with the time-lapse, I wanted to give you guys a quick update because I bought something. So, we have got our new twin fork, log fork maneuver, and whatever you want to call it. And then we've got this. We have got our own little log trailer. So, I just kind of had to buy it because it was actually pretty good. It's got 5 hours on it, so it's almost new. It's not new, but it's almost new. It's new to us. Like $2,500, I think it was. So that is very good for a trailer like this. I mean, it's not fancy. It's very basic. But I think it'll be much easier to work with this than work with the bale trailer that we've got at the moment. So yeah, I'm quite happy about this. Do we absolutely need it? Probably no, but it'll pay for itself very quickly. Because we do do quite a bit of logging on this profile, on this farm. So yeah, I think it's worth it. It'll pay for itself real quick. And this is the two-pronged fork, so yeah, I think this is the correct one that I was using. So yeah, it looks like it. Let's have a look. We'll load up one and then we'll jump into that time lapse. But yeah, I think it's annoying with the bale trailer being obviously flat with no sides. It is a little bit difficult to keep logs on there. So that is the biggest issue. I think that's going to shoot out. Oh, there we go. It's quite violent. I need to remember to take these stumps out. So I'm taking these trees out not because I absolutely have to. Actually, that is going to be awkward putting it that way around. I'll swing the trailer around and throw it in from the other side. But these trees I'm taking out because the field is going to come pretty close to this road, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, let's jump into that time lapse and I'll see you guys on, well, when I'm done, basically. Alright, that is trees removed, stumps removed, and we've made our little courtyard over here, which is accessed from here, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I left a bit of a little garden, or grass and bush, just in front of these rocks. I don't want to make it all sand or gravel. But yeah, the problem is now everything is sort of backwards. All of the seed and pallets and everything should be on the other side. So that's something that I'll sort out off screen. But this is basically all reversed now, which is kind of cool. I think it's going to make a really nice little courtyard where we'll probably just pack seeds and some implements and things. And yeah, maybe someday we can put up a bigger shed or something over there. But I do think I'm going to plant some trees over here. So we're going to try and do that in the next episode. We're also going to do the plowing of the old road, hopefully in the next episode. So this is taking longer than expected. I expected to do all of this in one episode. Turns out it's going to be probably about 3 episodes. And yeah, I'm also going to sell that and that. Probably won't get much for it, a couple of $100. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I might get rid of that bush. And these ones. I'll maybe leave them. We'll see. Anyways, so that is about it. And yeah, it's starting to take shape. Oh yeah, this I left over here because the logs I'm not going to sell right away because there's a couple of trees back at the farm over sort of there that needs to get removed next to the shed. And I might as well load all of them up before I take all of the logs in to be sold. The nice thing is that we've got a log trailer now, is we can just sort of load it up and just go sell it once in a while. Where we take trees out and everything. We don't have to go sell it immediately because we don't need the trailer for anything else, like pallets. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about moving the road from there to there. I think it's really cool. I think I just think it works better. It makes it feel more farmy, if that makes any sense. And I think I've got a new rock now. So I'll probably sit on this rock at the start and end of episodes now rather than the one over there. Especially when all of this becomes a field. So where this tractor is stood now, this is going to be all part of that field. So that's going to be pretty cool. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for all of the changes on the farm. So yeah, pretty damn good. A few things yet to go. And that we'll get sorted out hopefully in the next episode. And yeah, then we'll take it from there. See what happens. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you all next time.